Holy banana nut muffin on a Sunday morning. Marvel fans, we have absolutely insane news. It appears Kevin Feige has made a last-minute change to the Marvels movie, injecting it with a brand new crazy cameo that's causing the internet to lose its mind. And it's caused me to lose my voice, as maybe you can tell in this video. I was just screaming, yeah! I've been screaming in jubilation since I found out about this yesterday. This easily has me about 100 times more excited to go watch the Marvels, and I think it's going to give us a lot more to actually talk about with regards to this movie and the MCU and all the craziness that's coming with Secret Wars. Spoiler warning for the Marvels and for Deadpool 3. So this all started yesterday when the leakers and scoopers started teasing that something had changed for the Marvels. This began with Alex Perez, Grace Randolph teased it out, even Daniel RPK was talking about this. Oh, and I also want to shout out the Geeky Cast for hitting me up in the DMs and helping me sort through everything that was going on and confirm to me that this is all about Kelsey Grammer Beast. And it appears as though this is some kind of last minute change that they added to the movie. It's absolutely crazy, and we're going to talk about all the implications for what this means. But first, if you don't have any idea like how Beast could be in this movie or how this could be working, I'll explain it to you. But in order to explain it, I've got to talk about the leaks for the Marvels from the past. I'm not going to tell you everything that happens in the movie, although that plot leak has been out there for almost a year and a half now. But basically, all you need to know is that an incursion is going to be happening in the movie. Probably has something to do with the Bangles, one of which Kamala Khan has, the other this new villain for the movie has. Either way, you're getting an incursion. That's what matters. Apparently, it's going to look beautiful. One of the things I'm actually excited to check out in the film. And with this incursion happening, you're also going to get the character of Monica Rambeau, who has these weird manipulation of energy and light spectrum energy powers. Yeah, she's essentially going to help to repair this break in reality. She's going to stop the incursion. But in order to stop this incursion, she's going to essentially be trapped on the other side of it, on another universe. And originally the plan was to have a post-credit scene which would show Monica waking up in this new universe, and she was going to come face to face with her mother as Captain Marvel. And it kind of seems like that was going to be the whole thing to set up maybe Deadpool 3, because you were going to have the 838 Captain Marvel, who was Maria Rambeau, the mother of Monica Rambeau, be in the post-credit scene of the Marvels. But that plan has now changed, and now instead you're going to be getting Kelsey Grammer as Beast, and he's going to be the person that wakes Monica Rambeau up in this other universe. And this is presumably the universe that's going to be explored, or at least one of the universes that's going to be explored in the Deadpool 3 movie. And this is because of some new leaks that are talking about how the TVA is essentially going to be trying to save up versions of the X-Men for a new Earth or a new universe in Deadpool 3. Just made a big video on that. Go check it out. It's pretty crazy. But this is also wild because 838 was first rumored to be in Deadpool 3. And there was going to be this big buildup of Deadpool and Wolverine being sent by the TVA or something to go into 838. Now, I know there was this big thing with the plot leaks and Wanda and Deadpool and 838, and a lot of that stuff got debunked. But what you might not have noticed was during that whole exchange, a very good leaker came out on Reddit to basically say that Alex Perez was correct about a couple of things, but the plans just changed. So 838 was actually planned for Deadpool 3 at one time, but Marvel, as Marvel does, changed it up and decided to go a different way. So it seems like now you're going to get Beast, perhaps as a member of the Illuminati, or at least someone very important and powerful on this Earth, in this universe. That character is going to be the one to wake Monica Rambeau up, and that is fascinating. And I've got a lot to say about like questions I have about this scene. I'm super excited to see it. I'm super interested in what the dialogue is going to be. What's the setup exactly? But I think first we got to talk about this elephant in the room. I mean, is this a sort of last-minute Hail Mary by Kevin Feige to give you a nostalgia grab and an X-Men member berry to essentially make the medicine of the Marvels go down? Yeah, it absolutely is that. This is apparently a really last-minute change. Like, there's an account out there, HD Cryptic, I think, and this person sees a lot of stuff from Marvel as it's rumored that they maybe work in some kind of company that distributes the trailer trailers, distributes the films and things like that, right? That account was like, yo, compared to the version of the movie I just saw recently, this is a massive last minute change. Like, holy crap. And we also know that when it came to Quantumania, they changed the ending of that movie like a month before it actually released. Like, before it was in theaters, a month before that, they were changing the ending. So Marvel's crazy with the way they change stuff. And in this particular example, it does feel like Marvel was looking at the data. They were just seeing that the Marvels was tracking incredibly low. I mean, it was tracking to be maybe the worst opening of an MCU movie ever. And it seems like this was a change done by Kevin Feige to help the movie with hype, to get people excited about it, and to also have it connect more strongly to Deadpool 3. And I think it's fair to criticize that, to criticize him doing it's very like Venom 2, right? Where they did the Tom Holland stuff and him coming into the 616, and, you know, they kind of spoiled that out to get more people to go see Venom 2. And so you might say it's a cheap trick, a tactic just to bolster the box office. And while I agree that that is essentially what it is, I still want to give Feige and Marvel Studios a lot of credit for this, because they didn't have to do this, right? They could have just left it as it was. They could have tried to convince you that some of this stuff that, let's be honest, isn't that exciting is worth going to check out. And I've been very critical of Marvel Studios over the past couple of years. And one thing that I am critical about is their inability, or I guess unwillingness, to just give us awesome hype stuff. I mean, back in the day, Marvel and all the Marvel movies were filled with crazy hyped up things, crossovers, all kinds of characters showing up. It was really, really fun. Yet since Endgame, everything has felt incredibly restricted and isolated. So where's the connection? Where's the hyped up cameos and the cool stuff like that? I have personally been missing that stuff. And again, even though it's fair to criticize it, look at the most successful Marvel movies over the past couple of years. It's Spider-Man No Way Home, and it's the Multiverse of Madness. These are movies that take huge, huge leaps in that cameo space with the fun stuff that the Marvel catalog has for them. And Feige now has almost the whole complete Marvel catalog, depending on the relationship with Sony. So like, I've wanted them to do some crazy hyped up stuff. And if you're gonna throw a Hail Mary to try to save a floundering movie and to try to bring some excitement back, dude, make that Hail Mary an X-Men. I'm all about it, dude. So even though it's like, kind of a cheap trick, I'm still sitting there like, bro, more of this. And I'm going to literally try to reward that. I'm going to maybe see this movie multiple times now. I'm making this video to try to get you excited, to try to get more people to go check this out, because I want to support this thinking from Marvel Studios. Like the idea of them being like, oh, okay, well, let's give them a dope X-Men toy in this thing as well. That used to be the mentality with Marvel. I want to get back to that. Of course, you need great stories. Of course, you need great characters, but you also need hype and fun. It's superhero stuff at the end of the day. Now, as far as my questions for this cameo, like, I just have so many different questions. Like, first of all, is Beast a member of the Illuminati? Now, it appears that Kelsey Grammer Beast, this is going to be coming from around the X3 time in the X-Men universes. And this X3 time was rumored to be in Deadpool 3 a long time ago. So it seems like you're just going to have that group of X-Men, the OGs, right? Your Halle Berrys, your James Marsden. A lot of this stuff has already been rumored for Deadpool 3. But I'm fascinated by the inclusion of Beast. Is Beast a member of an Illuminati group? Is he simply a member of the X-Men, and she gets brought, Monica Rambeau gets brought to him because Charles Xavier finds that she's in the universe now? What is the status of this X-Men universe that we're visiting with Monica? What is that like? Are they aware of other incursions that are going on? Because, again, we know the TVA is going to be a part of the plot in Deadpool 3. And this Noah's Ark idea of the TVA going around to save different heroes for New Earth, how does that tie into it? How much does Beast know? Hank McCoy is absolutely brilliant and also a member of the Illuminati at some point in Marvel Comics after Charles Xavier dies, right? So it's kind of interesting. Is this going to be an Illuminati situation? Are we going to get a little bit of that dark Beast energy? Because there are also moments in the comics where Beast goes way dark side, and it's It's fascinating, super fun stuff, right? There's no reason they can't do that with whatever universe they're doing with this Kelsey Grammer beast. And one of the cool macro ideas here is that we might get justice for Kelsey Grammer as Beast. I mean, dude, he's an incredible actor, and I thought perfect for Beast. But they completely underutilized that dude in X3, and I think Feige really wants to do justice to not only Beast, but to all these other X-Men characters from that same era. So it's so dope that we're starting that train of redemption for these characters a little bit early. Man, I'm excited to see what this scene entails. I'm super excited to see Deadpool 3 and where this all goes with the multiverse and all these different Fox X-Men. It's fascinating stuff. And I think we're all hoping that we get a Oh My Stars and Garters from this beast. And I'm excited to check it out, and we'll talk about it after the actual movie releases next week. Of course, let me know your thoughts about all this stuff in the comment section below. And as I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.